I was asked during a presentation on leadership, what makes a great leader tick? So let's talk about what makes great leaders either tick or not tick quite so well. And I broke it down into 4 responses that day. First, they know how to gain their 2% winning edge. Second, they're great at leveraging their strengths, and they know enough about their weaknesses to be able to manage around those weaknesses. Third, they know that good or bad ticking is a function really of 2 things. It's the function of himself or herself, the individual. It's the individual, though, along with the impact of the organization or the team around them that enables them to ultimately become successful or unsuccessful. The 4th factor is they know that that individual component themselves can be operating at 2 different levels. One of those levels is when the individual has the time to really think about and follow through on how they really believe they should be performing. The 2nd level, though, is when they're under pressure, when there's not that time available to really make things happen and people work on their gut instincts. They don't have the ability to really focus in and follow through on things the way they might under other circumstances. So people can be performing at 2 different levels. And in looking at those 2 different levels, they also understand the 5th factor that makes them tick, and that is we find that there's at least 18 different performance factors that you have to rate a leader on. And when you take a look at those 18 leadership factors, it's their confidence, it's their goal orientation, their affiliation, the ability to socialize and form relationships with other people. It's how much negative aggression they have. It's their ability to comfortably change. And not only to change, but it's their ability to be innovative, to act independently in order to get things done. 7th, we call it counteraction. It's how bad you need to win. Number 8, defensiveness. How bad you need to really justify or explain or defend everything that you do, especially when being questioned under pressure. Number 9 is deference. It's respect for authority figures. Authority figures above you, your peers, as well as your own staff, team, or other employees. The 10th factor is dominance, the need to be in control, to exert your leadership over other people. 11 is follow through, endurance, we call it, that ability to follow through and complete a task. Exhibitionism, the need to show off and really vie for visibility amongst other people. Number 13, caution. It's almost our fear of failure. So it's how averse you are to risk and to taking chances. Number 14 is listening. Number 15, your willingness to reach out and help other people. And that ties into number 16, which in turn, how much you expect to get help from other people. Number 17, your openness, your willingness to really share how you feel and where you're coming from with other people. And number 18 is order. You need to really be able to organize and plan things in order to make things work. You add those 18 factors up. You measure them both in terms of what your gut instincts are as well as how you think things ought to be done. You start getting a real fix in terms of what makes leaders tick.